it's easy to be lulled into complacency.
It sure is. Emergency workers say that's a very big concern. They hope you don't fall into that category of being unprepared for a major storm. 10 News Side's Katie Collette worked the storm for us tonight. So, Katie, why this sudden worry about complacency?
Alvita and Tom, here is the issue. We have not had a major hurricane hit our area since Isabel in 2003. Now, we have had flooding and damage from tropical storms since then, but nothing truly devastating. And because of that, there is now worry many of you may have a false sense of security when you hear of a hurricane warning, and you might get caught unprepared. At Mount Trashmore in Virginia Beach, the furthest thing from anyone's mind is a hurricane. But it doesn't take long for this to turn to this when a storm rolls up the coast. Many know what they need to do to prepare for a hurricane.
We keep a stock of batteries and flashlights.
Water.
The flashlights. Plenty of non-perishable food in the house. Candle and water at the very least.
Canned goods.
Evacuation routes. Water. I do try to make sure we have the batteries.
But will you buy what you need, or will you ignore the warnings?
People don't take it seriously because it hasn't happened in a while.
It happens every year. You know, we'll hear a lot about what's coming, but we've always lucked out.
Counting on luck, a concern for emergency workers.
Complacency is really the biggest hazard.
Jim Redick of Norfolk's Office of Emergency Preparedness and Response says his office works with the residents, the military, and businesses to make sure all are ready for a hurricane, no matter the size.
We share tools with them, planning templates, make sure that they are aware of the resources that they have.
Redick says what you have in your home is just as important as understanding where your home is located.
The motto is always run from the water, hide from the wind. So be cognizant of what surge zone or flood zone you may be in.
It's also important to remember you need to be prepared for much more than the length of the storm. Remember the chaos it can leave behind.
You know, the trees coming down, the cleanup, the flooding. You know, are you going to be able to get out of your neighborhood? Is EMS going to be able to get into you if need be?
Bottom line, now is not the time to be complacent. Be ready, heed all warnings, and remember.
It's happened before and it'll happen again.
Now, Redick also says each year it's important to review all things pertaining to evacuation, not just the route. Remember to figure out if you plan to stay with a family or at a hotel, decide what to do with your pets, and remember to have a full supply of any medications you might need. In the newsroom, Katie Collette, 10 on your side.